NFL brothers versus NFL brothers. Hey, big shout out to Red Zone for the video about to react to. Hold on, I didn't know there was this many brothers in the NFL. 36-minute video. Hold on, let me see.
These are NFL brothers versus brothers. And
Yo.
first up, we got NFL brothers AJ and CJ Moore. But they aren't just brothers. They're identical twins.
What?
And they took that title seriously.
Our childhood was very competitive. Who was the fastest? Who was the strongest? Who had more skill?
But they took it even further, because in football, they've legit done everything identically. Same high school, same college, both NFL free agents, and both safeties and on special teams. The only thing they missed was getting drafted to the same team. But it didn't even matter, because on the ultimate family holiday, Thanksgiving, they even played against each other.
What?
Say what up to mom, say what up to dad. Hey, what up, mom?
That's hard.
You know, our skill set is so alike. And it's tough to try to get past him, and it's tough for him to get past me because we kind of know each other so well.
Love you, bro. Love you too. Say something to mom and dad. Hey, mom, poo, dad, I love y'all. We did it. Finally played each other.
But that's not even
That's
the rarest type of
fire.
brotherhood in football. Because one type of brotherhood in football is so rare, it hasn't happened in nearly 100 years.
Wait,
in
what?
2019, three brothers, Tremaine, Terrell, and Trey Edmonds, all played in the same game.
Wow.
It'll be Edmonds versus Edmonds and Edmonds. When
Wow.
Bill linebacker Tremaine Edmonds takes on his two brothers, Trey and Terrell, who both play for the Steelers. Three brothers in the same NFL game hasn't happened since 1927. It'll also be a first for the Edmonds family, who have not gone against each other in anything outside the driveway.
Singletary. Look at those moves by the rookie and powering his way to the 1-yard line. Tonight, Hodges begins the second half with a throw that's caught by Johnson, Deontay Johnson.
That's crazy, bro.
And that's something no one thought they'd see again until...
Yo, their parents are probably so proud, bro. Literally so freaking proud of them, bro. Imagine that all your kids make it to the NFL, bro. That's crazy, bro.
Well, it happened the very next year with the Watts.
I love you, bro.
Wait, there's three of them?
The Watts are one of the most iconic modern NFL families.
Oh,
but honestly,
wow.
they
I
kind
thought
of
it was
all
only
owe it to
two.
JJ. Don't get me wrong, though. Derek was a decent fullback. And
Oh,
TJ
wow.
literally tied the all-time sack record in 2021 and is on track to be as good as or better than JJ.
Newton gets
Oh,
hit.
wow.
Ball is out.
So it's three
As
of
of right
them?
now,
I thought it was only
it's not
two.
even close.
Who's better,
Wow.
TJ or JJ?
In what?
In football.
I want people to understand how great my brother truly was in his partnership. You go back and you look at it, you watch the film, the guy was freaking unstoppable. Like, absolutely unstoppable. He'll
Nah,
never
that's
say
true.
it, but
He
it's
was a
like,
dog,
I
bro.
think people need to go back and look at that and be like, the guy was doing incredible things for 4 or 5 years. And I think he can still play at a high level.
When your brother is doubling down on your athleticism, you know you're built different. And he was. JJ was 3 times Defensive Player of the Year, 5 times First Team All-Pro, had 114 career sacks and 448 tackles.
Wow.
Like, he really was unstoppable. But while one
Bro,
brother
I knew he was a dog, but I didn't realize he had like that many like statistics, bro. Yo.
clearly rises above the other two,
Wow.
the William Bros can't stop copying each other. Because even though they were born a year apart, both got drafted the same year, both played defense, and both played on the Jets. So they definitely fell into a solid defensive rhythm. Maybe a little more than solid, though. Because during their game against the Titans, both of them got sacks in the same game.
That's fire.
Pressure going down. Tennessee 2 for 2 on 3rd down on this drive. Here comes the blitz. It's
That's fire.
Listen, scoring touchdowns is probably fun with your bro.
Damn, bro. Tyreek Hill just got mollywopped. Look at this, bro. Look at Tyreek.
Listen, scoring
Look at
touchdowns is probably fun with
Get
your
off
bro.
me,
But
bro.
owning the same QB together gotta be an unreal feeling of dominance. But being brothers doesn't always guarantee you'll follow the same path. Because even though Devin and Jason McCourty are identical twins, their paths to champion status could not have been more different. Jason was drafted first in 2009, which was probably sick until he realized it was to the Titans. Still though, the pros are pros. It's not like his brother would outdo him, right?
The New England Patriots select Devin McCourty.
Goes to the back
Wow.
of the end zone. Devin McCourty. Here they go again.
Yeah, Devin McCourty was a dog, bro.
4 straight games.
He's definitely responsible for a lot of those
That's
Super Bowl
brutal.
wins.
To make it worse, Jason wasn't even bad. I mean, he wasn't elite either, but being good on an awful team is light years from being good on a great team. And while Jason spent 9 years without even reaching the playoffs, he had to watch Devin play great ball on a great team and win the Super Bowl twice.
For me, it's a little bit of envy. Like, man, I want to see what this is about. And on the other end, for me, to be on the field with him when he won the Super Bowl in Arizona after the game.
Yo, they look exactly alike. I didn't realize the other brother was talking right now. I thought that was Devin talking. Yo, are they twins, bro? Damn.
I said to myself, if I never make it here, at least I got to see what it was like and kind of live vicariously through probably the closest person I had.
He was like, maybe my career I'm just meant to lose. Like, maybe I'm not supposed to go to the playoffs.
Bro.
And at the end of the day, we both got to live out a dream.
Dude, that's a soul-crushing thought process. But you can't really blame him. Bro literally played for the 2017 Browns. That team could have crushed David Goggins' hopes and dreams.
Yeah, they
but
suck.
finally, after the season was over in 2018, everything changed for Jason.
When the season ended, I had talked to my agent about possibly the chance of not being there the following year, and got a call from my agent, and it's like, well, they're going to release you.
And this time I was like, man, I need to take matters in my own hands and send Bill a text message telling him that, you know, 2 McCourtys might just be better than 1 McCourty.
Ah.
And I was like, I guess 2 McCourty's not better than 1. And then he actually calls me and he's telling me like, yeah, I think this will be great for the team, and I'm sure it'll be just a great thing for your family.
At long last, he was finally back with his brother and on the best team in the
Oh,
league.
they played on
And
the same
suddenly,
team?
Everything started lining up because that interview happened before the 2019 AFC Championship game. A month later, they'd won it. But more importantly, Jason finally got his Super Bowl.
They said it wasn't fun here. It's fun now. It's like fun to me. Oh, it's unbelievable.
Where's
Mama? I think she right over there.
I just think daughters look alike.
His career summed up this season. You know, he's been working his butt off, always puts in the work. I've always admired how hard he's worked, no matter what the team does, no matter what anyone else does. And that's what this year was, man. We struggled at points. We did well at points. And I thought this game, you know, 13-3, a way that we're not supposed to be able to win, we come out and win the biggest game of the year that way.
Now that is a redemption story.
That's crazy.
Well, not
That's
every
so
NFL
cool.
brother story feels like life or death. Because if one NFL rivalry is purely memes, it's the Diggs brothers. One
Wait,
is a
they're
generationally
brothers?
talented wide receiver.
Wait, Trayvon Diggs is Stephon Diggs' brother? That's crazy because Trayvon Diggs' son follows me on Instagram. Wow, what a small world. I did not know that, bro.
Steps into it. Pass is caught. Diggs.
Stephon's a dog, bro.
Touchdown.
Stephon Diggs is different, bro.
One is the receiver's brother. Nah, I'm playing. Trayvon actually led the league in interceptions in 2021 and has some absolutely unbelievable plays.
Pierce.
I did not know they was brothers, bro. I literally did not know they was brothers.
Trayvon Diggs trying to find some running room.
Trayvon and
Diggs going
Stephon.
the wrong way for the moment.
Damn,
All the way
bro.
back into Dallas territory. And
No way. Oh, my gosh.
He just ran out of gas. And he's out of bounds.
Yo, that's crazy.
But as insane as that scramble was,
Yo.
he's just nowhere near his bro skill-wise. So it's probably for the best that they've only had meme matchups instead of real ones. Like when they switched positions at the 2022 Pro Bowl.
Trayvon has checked in on offense. Stephon is in on defense.
Bro, I did not know they was brothers. That's so crazy. Oh, okay, that was good defense, though.
Down right there.
Okay.
Steph locking him down in his own position is crazy. Griffin twins Shaquille and Shaquem turned their story into something way bigger, proving you don't need every advantage to reach the top of the world. In fact, Shaquem started with a disadvantage because he was born with amniotic band syndrome.
Basically, the umbilical cord wrapping around my wrist, cutting the circulation off, not allowing my hand to fully grow.
The condition caused Shaquem intense pain in his underdeveloped left fingers. One night, when he was 4 years old, the agony was too much to bear.
I ran into the kitchen and climbed on top of the counter to get a knife out the drawer.
Oh, man.
And try to remove my own fingers.
So now I'm running into the kitchen and he's already have a knife in his hand getting ready to cut the digits off because of the pain.
Man,
so after a near horrific accident, his parents took him to the hospital and got him an immediate amputation. And after the surgery, with the pain gone, Shaquem was finally able to begin his life. And man, did this kid take life by the horns.
Everything he wanted to do, it was like, well, we're gonna test it out. Until I can find a way you can do it on your own.
Wow.
I test it out with one hand. If I can do it with one hand, you can do it with one hand.
The attitude towards me was never allowed me to make excuses. I mean, treat me like everybody else. You know, if they hard on my brother, they're hard on me.
How would you describe your bond with your brother?
Inseparable. No matter the circumstance, no matter the situation.
We're gonna live together. We're gonna pay together. We're gonna marry twins. We're gonna have twin kids, and we didn't know how serious it was.
until we start getting scholarship offers.
Why were scholarships the turning point? Well, while Shaquille was getting offers left and right from legendary D1 schools, Shaquem only had one for football from UCF. So what did Shaquille do?
He turned down so many from UF,
Wow.
FSU, Miami. He turned down so many teams.
To play with his
It was
brother.
unbelievable.
Wow.
It was about
man.
sticking with my brother, and the bond and the love I have for him way bigger than some scholarship.
But the challenges didn't stop at UCF.
I got
Shaquille
goosebumps
immediately
right now.
became a top quarterback for the Knights, while Shaquem was sidelined by head coach George O'Leary. But it didn't stop there. According to Shaquem, coach bullied and belittled me. He threatened me if I was on campus at certain times. Now that his
Damn.
brother had graduated, that prick was in charge. Shaquem thought he'd never play again. Then Scott Frost got hired as head coach.
It was obvious right away how good an athlete he was. It was easy after the first couple practices to look past how many hands he had.
That's
and
real.
we knew we had to find a place for him on the field.
That year, Shaquem wasn't just good, he dominated. He was named
Wow.
AAC Defensive Player of the Year,
Wow.
Defensive MVP of the 2018
Wow.
Peach Bowl, and ranked 11 overall for tackles in the league.
Bro, God is real, bro. Like, I'm telling you, gang. Like, yo, man, there's somebody in the Bible. I think it was David, or I think it was David or somebody, bro. But they had a thorn in their side, right? And they prayed to God 3 different times. Yo, God, can you remove this thorn from my side? It really hurts. Like, it's hindering me in life. And God's like, no, I'm not gonna remove it because I want you to keep that. So that way, you know, you have to depend on me, bro. And like, this is the thorn in his side, bro, having no hand. But he kept God first. He stayed praying. He stepped doing his thing. Because I've seen his story before, bro. He's a godly guy. Like, keeping God first, bro, and having faith and belief. Look at that, bro. Defensive MVP, bro. 11 overall for tackles, bro, with one hand, gang. And yes, I use him in Madden with one hand, and he still be cooking, bro. Come on now, don't play with him, bro.
By the time the NFL Combine came, he was on fire. Shaquille ran a 4.38 as a quarterback.
Okay, it looks
Wow.
like Shaquille has got him.
But their best moments as brothers came in the actual NFL, because they were both drafted to the Seahawks, and in their typical fashion, recorded a rare double-team sack on the Hail Mary King himself.
3rd down and 9.
Oh, the brothers. The brothers.
Made by Shaquem Griffin.
These guys are living proof
That's
that if
fire.
you've got heart, it doesn't matter what you're missing. You can
Yo.
still go from getting benched to burying Aaron Rodgers. But while
Wow.
they were busy burying Aaron Rodgers, the Barber twins were trying to bury each other. Because the Bucs
Tiki
Giants
Barber had a
2006
brother?
game was the day that Bucs quarterback Rondé Barber
Oh,
had a direct
yeah.
face-off against Giants running back Tiki Barber.
Wow, yeah, I forgot. Yo, shout out Tiki Barber, man. I did a podcast with him last year. Boo! Giants legend.
Rondé's an all-timer with the Bucs. I ultimately, subsequently became an all-timer with the Giants, and it all started in 1998 or so when that first game.
Where you been, man?
He was off by a bit. They actually both had their first game in 1997, but he was not wrong at all about their skill. In college, Rondé logged 15 interceptions.
Damn.
Was a 3-time All-ACC and
Damn.
Rookie of the Year in 1994.
Wow.
On the opposite side of the line, Tiki racked up 3,389 yards,
Whoa.
scored 31 touchdowns, and was the
Wow.
first player in Virginia history to have back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons.
Wow.
So yeah, they were kind of good, which made their matchup in 2006 even more hype, because it was their first time ever playing each other.
It was always fun to look at the game plan and see how our scouts and Monty and whoever described them.
What the hell are they going to say about my brother? What are these advanced scouts going to say about Rondé? I remember the scouting report was, you got to watch out for Rondé Barber. I know he's your twin, Teak, but this guy does everything.
That's fire.
I ain't scared of you, big boy.
Ooh, respect. That's Brandon
I ain't
Jacobs he
gonna win
talking
that
to like
fight,
that. One of the biggest, yeah. Legendary. He tackled his brother. He tackled his brother.
Get off him.
The ref should have just let him have it out. Unnecessary my ass. That's his brother. Let him fight. I mean, they basically fought all the way through the game anyway.
Get off me, boy.
He beats his brother around the corner.
But fighting is a strong term for their matchup, though. More like competed. If anything, Rondé thought the whole thing was a joke anyway.
Get the ball and run to the sideline. There's one time he hit me as I was going. I was out of bounds. I was down. And I'm like, what the hell are you doing? He's like, I'm making it look good. Right? he was playing up to the nonsense hype of playing against each other.
I love that, though. That's legendary.
all hyped up right now for no damn reason.
I mean, he was probably hyped up because he was the best on the team, playing his brother, who was also the best on his team. These guys' success was genuinely unprecedented. The odds that you become an elite athlete in the NFL are already low, but the odds your brother is too? Basically impossible.
Yeah,
and
that's
yet
crazy.
somehow, even though Tiki is literally the Giants' all-time leading rusher, only
out
Rondé
Tiki.
is in the Hall of Fame. So Tiki decided to give him a special toast for it.
Honored to be amongst 371 of the greatest NFL players ever. I congratulate you, I salute you, and I give you the age-old toast. Here's to you, here's to me. Best of friends and brothers will always be. And if we should ever disagree, even though you're a Hall of Famer,
Since you're in a Hall of Fame too now.
Honestly, that's a crazy roast to pull out after that toast. But Shannon Sharpe may have given the best Hall of Fame toast of all time. And it all started because of his brother. See, Sterling Sharpe and Shannon Sharpe are two of the best players to ever grace the NFL. They started with nothing, living in a literal shack.
Listen, skill, ice, skill, ice, skill. Come on now. Ice, skill. LeBron James, go.
In Georgia. No installation, no running water, a single fireplace to heat the whole thing, and no parents. Just two kids being raised by their grandma. So with that kind of upbringing, both boys knew they needed to work as hard as they could to get out of there. Sterling was the first to figure out that football was the path to success, and Shannon followed shortly after. But living up to his brother would be a major hurdle, because Sterling still has the craziest 7-year stretch of all time in the NFL. This man totaled over 8,000 yards in 7 seasons, led the league in receptions, receiving yards, and yards per game in 1992, and went to 5 Pro Bowls. But during his 7th season, he took a hit that would ensure he never saw another snap.
Barber would be sacked.
What happened?
Sterling Sharpe down and in obvious pain.
He gets involved in the run play, and you see him there taking on the defensive back.
He had suffered a rare stinger-type injury, basically a looseness between the top 2 vertebrae in his neck. And if he took any further hits to it, he would risk paralysis. But while his career ended, Shannon's career as a tight end was climbing to a...
Bro, that's why football is such a dangerous sport, bro. But, like, you got to cherish it and treat every play like your last, bro. Because look at this. Look, like, it didn't even look that bad, bro. Like, look, I'm going to show you. Look at this.
Pain.
He gets involved.
So this is him right here. You see him on the right side? Y'all can see that, right? Look at this, bro.
In the run play.
It looks like nothing even
you
happened.
See him
look.
there taking...
Like, bro, he just got pushed. Like, that's... What? That seems so normal, bro. Damn.
Top 2 vertebrae in his neck. And if he took any further hits to it, he would risk paralysis. But while his career ended, Shannon's career as a tight end was climbing to a peak. And from that game on, every snap Shannon took wasn't just for him, it was for his brother too. And he made those snaps count. 14 years, 8 Pro Bowls, 10,000 yards, and 8 years after his retirement, a Hall of Fame induction. And even though he was already a legendary tight end, this was the night he became a legendary man.
My big brother Sterling. I'm the only player of 267 men that's walked through this building to my left that can honestly say this. I'm the only pro football player that's in the Hall of Fame.
Gets better. Nearly 3 decades after his career-ending injury, this year, Sterling finally got his own induction. The Sharpe brothers aren't just connected by blood or football anymore. They're connected by legacy. But they aren't even the only brothers destined for greatness. Because the Manning brothers were born...
Listen, you guys know, man, I'm a big Giants fan, die hard, bro. And Eli Manning, bro, he signed a football for me and a helmet, bro. The helmet's down there, the football's in the closet. You know what I'm saying? I met him a couple times, bro. Really, really dope moment, bro, for me and my family. Because, like, we grew up loving Eli. And, bro, watch this story, bro. Literally, him, his brother, and his dad all played in the NFL. Look at this, bro.
The football royalty. Well, kinda. Their dad, Archie, was a good QB, but he played on one of the worst teams of all time, so you could never really see it. By the time his kids were born, he was determined to get at least 1 Super Bowl out of them. Well, he got more than just a Super Bowl, because when Peyton and Eli made it to the league, they had one of the most hyped up brother versus brother rivalries of all time, the Manning Bowl.
Yes, sir. You wanted to see. This would be the one.
Yeah.
87 seasons in the National Football League. Counting this afternoon, 12,183 games have been played. Never has a brother started against a brother.
At first, it seemed like the older brother knew best, with Peyton getting a 13-0 lead early. And once they found it, they didn't lose it. So Peyton and Eli were just going shot for shot the whole game.
Yo, shout out Eli, man.
Floats one.
Yeah, Jeremy Shockey.
About 18 inches. 2nd and goal. And it will be road line.
Did we win this game? I don't even know. Brandon Jacobs.
tough to stop.
Get off me, boy.
Flag down, however. He's in the end zone.
Then, in the final minutes of the game, Eli looked downfield, heaved the pass up, and lost the groove.
Going deep into coverage, and this time Harper picks it off.
So we lost.
Peyton 1, Eli 0. That definitely stung Eli. Probably not nearly as much as watching Peyton also win the Super Bowl that year. Now, Eli wasn't just down in 1v1s. He was down overall. Suddenly, he wasn't even concerned with being better. He just had to be at least as good as Peyton. So Eli casually won a Super Bowl, then 2 years later, Manning Ball 2, Attack of the Colts.
Yes, sir.
Brown does it again, Michael.
Yeah, when you see this, when the coach throw
On the play action, they were
Damn,
running
they
so
whooped us
well,
again.
this was bound to work.
Damn, bruh.
See nickel defense or six-man front. Finally, 14 seconds left. Austin Collie had a great rookie season a year ago.
We lost again, bro.
His helmet
It's
back.
not like a foul ball. You can't keep a man's helmet.
Oh, damn.
Helmet.
Look like we lost
With the
again, bro.
strip,
Damn,
the
bro.
sack.
Well, that didn't go as planned. Eli was probably punching the lockers after that one. But at the very least, he did win a Super Bowl that year and then again in 2012. So
Yes,
at long
sir.
last, he was at least better than Peyton on something. And this gave him all the confidence he needed to finally take down his brother in Manning Bowl 3, Revenge of the Giants.
Yard passing plateau, joining Marino and Favre today.
Oh, this is now when he played for the Broncos. Okay.
No Sean Moreno. Hi.
We can
They're
shut
not,
this
they're
down.
not going to get a running game, but they're going to feature a running back at some point in time.
Eli.
Damn, Eli, what the hell you do?
So he shows you he can.
That's one thing, bro. Being a what the heck is this? I don't know how I did that. By the way, here's a video on my main channel I just dropped. Go check it out if you ain't see it. Yo, that's crazy, bro. That's one thing as a Giants fan with Eli Manning, bro. Yo, the interceptions were just so annoying, bro. He threw a lot of picks. I can't even lie, bro.
Go inside and make some tough plays also.
And then Wes Welker.
This is wrong. That is wrong.
Like, look at that bad throw.
Hey. Oh, yeah.
Brendan Holiday.
Oh, that was the punt. No
81
way, he
yards
ran that
on
back?
this one, third career
Oh
return
my
for a
gosh,
score.
bro.
Seems like this guy hasn't lost a regular season game in about 2 years.
This is not a guy that's as
Bruh.
quick and as fast.
Damn, maybe the real revenge was the friends he made along the way. But this loss wasn't even the final nail in the coffin for Eli. Because not only did Peyton end up 3-0 against his brother, he ended up winning a second Super Bowl too.
While Peyton was celebrating, his brother Eli, quarterback of the New York Giants, was mocked mercilessly on social media for his sad face, while the rest of the Manning family celebrated.
Womp womp. That face will never not be funny. Bro really just wanted to be better than Peyton at something. And the worst part is, Peyton retired after that Super Bowl, so Eli never got another chance. But
Damn.
the Kelce bros got a once-in-a-lifetime chance to compete head-to-head. And even though the Super Bowl has been the height of their competition, they've been competing since day one.
2-year age difference, so growing up, in typical younger brother fashion, Travis found like all the other ways to get the upper hand. And that was the most annoying thing ever. Whether it was in the back seat, like antagonizing me, and then once I would hit him, he'd start screaming. And then, of course, I always got in trouble.
You guys were always competitive?
At everything. It was like we would go from outside to dinner time to playing cards at the table while we're eating dinner.
We're always in the backyard, whether it was playing basketball, playing like home run derby with like wiffle ball bats.
I think the competitiveness that we have growing up is very big on why we're even in the NFL.
But football wasn't plan A from day one. In fact, in Travis's early years, football wasn't part of any plan.
I remember when I was real young playing hockey and basketball, both winter sports. I would go from hockey practice straight to basketball practice.
Wow.
From a hockey game straight to basketball game. And it just, and I told you I played lacrosse, and football, basketball, baseball, soccer, I mean, you name it. Both of us played it all. And I think what that did was it gave us great understanding of leverage. It gave us great understanding of angles. And it just got us competing in so many different ways.
Thank God they both chose football. I can't exactly picture Jason Kelce as a point guard. Plus, by high school, he had chosen football. And since Travis was 2 years behind him, he got to see how to handle every success and mistake his brother made through trial and error.
But to have that guy kind of go through this football life before me, and for him to have success within it, gave me all the confidence I needed to know that I belong.
Yes, sir.
And I owe a lot of my success to that guy.
Basically, Jason was the guinea pig for Travis. Well, kind of. See, Travis may have been able to see how Jason succeeded, but for a while, couldn't execute at the same level. Jason was a lock-in and work type of dude in college, while Travis took a page out of Gronk's party book. He actually might have taken one too many pages out, because in his third year of college ball,
in 2010, Travis was suspended from the team for a season for a positive marijuana test.
Damn.
What was that year like for you?
It was a rebuilding year for me. It was
Wow.
literally the first time I'd ever been hit with adversity in my life.
That's crazy.
The
But not
first
as
time?
crazy as what he did to stop.
Damn,
While
bro.
most kids might expect their older brother to start checking in on them, Travis forced Jason to do it by moving into Jason's house. And based on their friends' stories, it definitely worked. Because the first time Jason caught Travis smoking on his suspension was also the last time. See, Jason and his friends had just come back from grabbing food and smelled weed in the house. And when Jason found Travis, Travis went in and locked himself in their bedroom and then in their bathroom. So Jason punched through it, missed the studs, and went straight through both pieces of drywall in the bathroom.
Wow.
Yeah, that would probably sober anyone up. Travis honestly owes his career to Jason. Without an older brother like the Hulk, he might have ended up like Josh Gordon. At the very least, he did do something special in return for Jason.
The only reason why I wear 87 anyway. Never told you that, man. You started legacy.
Wow.
You were 87 because of him?
Yeah, this big guy was born in 1987.
Wow.
It's very cool, Travis.
I love how Jason...
Oh, that give me goosebumps, bro. It's nothing like brotherly love, bro. That is so cool, man. Shout out to both of them, bro. And shout out to Jason for just caring so much about his little brother and like forcing him to get on the right track. Man, I've tried to do that with my little brother, man. That boy don't listen, bro. He got a lot going on, but all we can do is try to be there, man. I love him to death, you know what I mean?
Really even reacts to it, considering this... The Gettysburg's address got nothing on blackout Jason Kelce screaming till he loses his voice. But it wouldn't be his first Super Bowl. And in 2023, we got the matchup of the millennium. Because for the first time ever, two brothers, Jason and Travis, faced off in the biggest game in the world. For years, they'd FaceTime after games and cheer or roast each other on the sidelines. But when the Eagles and Chiefs both made it to the big game, all joking stopped. And Travis, we forgot how much of a score fest this game was. I mean, they were going shot for shot the entire night. But ultimately, after a 73-point score, the Chiefs brought the Lombardi home.
Yes,
and after
sir.
over 30 years of competition, yep, good job. Now let me take the L. But while they had one of the most insane brother matchups ever, the Bosa bros had one of the funniest. Because even though Nick and Joey Bosa have played on opposite teams, they haven't played on opposite sides of the line. So they never got a true face-off on the field. That one day, it happened. When they faced off...
What do y'all think is better, Nick Bosa or Joey Bosa, bro? I don't know, man. It's tough. I think Joey Bosa is more like polished, but Nick Bosa is like more of a dog, if that makes sense. Go in the comments, let me know what y'all think.
And the monster of all competition sports, the ultimate test of athletic ability, speed walking. Nah, I'm dead serious. During the 2025 Pro Bowl, players from the AFC and NFC went head-to-head in football relay races.
But tell me, the handoff makes all the difference right now. AFC, how you gonna do?
I'm gonna try. I'm a little tight, so I might not be moving too fast, but I'm gonna give it my best.
Well, are you tight, sir?
I'm loose as can be, ready to roll.
Oh, he's loose. Here we go. Let's get it started, y'all. Bow.
And even though it was all about speed, Nick decided to play fair with his older bro, so they slowed things way down.
Oh, the speed
Yo, what the heck?
Oh, I can't. That's funny.
Hey, I like it. You can't show your brother up.
Oh, well, look at that.
If one brother's tight, we're all tight. Denzel Ward's like, give me this.
Damn, Joey Bosa coming in first in anything without 10 injuries. That's even rarer than the matchup, but not as rare as other brothers turning their competition into pure fun. Because the Hasselbecks of all guys might have one of the most fun NFL rivalries out of all
brothers?
of them. Whereas the Bosa twins just ran or walked in one casual event, ESPN gave the Hasselbecks a mini sibling Olympics starting with trivia.
Matt, when you were the starting quarterback at BC, what position did Tim play as a freshman?
He played quarterback, but he started on special teams also. He wore number 2.
All right. Bro, they look exactly alike. Just one has a beard. This is like scary. Bro, twins are like creepy, bro. That like, yo, is anybody watching this a twin, bro? Like, if you're a twin, let me know, bro. That is like,
Tim, this next question is for you. What was the name of Matt's high school senior prom date?
High school senior prom date.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Gosh. I don't know. I'm going to say Cammie Nelson. She was our next door neighbor. It wasn't her.
Matt, next question for you. What was the name of the European team Tim played for in 2002?
Oh, yeah, the Berlin Thunder.
Tim, next question. What round and pick was Matt selected in the 1998 draft?
I actually know this. Round 6.
Yep.
Pick 187, I believe.
Boom!
Yeah.
Nice.
187.
Damn, I don't even know any trivia about these guys. That Berlin Thunder snipe was crazy. But with Matt sweeping Tim in the brains, part of their matchup, Tim had to come back hard with strength in arm wrestling.
bro, they literally look exactly alike. This is so weird. Too strong.
For guys who played fewer games over 4 years than there are in one season, that was way too easy. But with brains going to Matt and brawn going to Tim, it all came down to one final game, the pop shot.
Okay.
Now it's Tim's turn.
That was way too aggressive. Oh,
okay. Okay, so this is it.
That game is harder than you think, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That game is hard. Yo.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Oh, there you go. There you go. You gotta make it. You gotta make it. Come on, come on. Oh!
We have a winner. We have a winner, and Tim, you're 2-0.
The rule changes happen in the offseason, not during the game. The rules are there are no challenge flag.
But not all brothers compete against each other, because the Khalils are straight out of a football fairy tale. Their dad, a center. Their mom, Miss California. Their sister, an American Idol singer. And Ryan and Matt Khalil, both offensive linemen. What a god-tier family tree. But they just got lucky with the genes. When it actually came to football, there might have been a shortage of talent.
I was playing football early, and it didn't look really promising.
Part of it was because I wasn't any good, and when I felt like I was starting to develop a little bit more, I thought, well, who better to go to than my pops?
But he worked. I mean, I never seen a guy work as hard as him.
So, you know, when my buddies were at the beach, we were there doing footwork and hand placement and using my brother as a practice dummy and
Well, beating up on his brother definitely worked, because Ryan went to USC, became the top offensive lineman in the Pac-10, and got drafted by the Panthers. By the time Matt joined the NFL with the Vikings 5 years later, Ryan had already racked up 2 Pro Bowls. And when the NFL finally lined them up against each other in 2013, the Khalils turned the game into a full family event.
You never realize, maybe looking back at it, how, you know, what a spectacular day that was.
We actually split his shirt in half and sewed it together, Danielle and I did. So we had both sides going.
That's kind of fire, I ain't gonna lie. What? So she did the national anthem? Yo, that's crazy. Nah, that's wild, bro.
That was so sick. And although they were playing against each other, neither of them cared who won. It was all for the love of the game.
Ryan had a good luck. There's never a moment where he's not grading us. My dad's the guy. He's in the game the whole time with the binoculars, just looking, doesn't talk to anybody. You know, everyone knows just to leave him alone. He goes crazy with just one of us playing. So when we were both on the field, I was talking to my mom after the game. She said he was going crazy.
That boy had the binoculars out.
obviously it's tough playing against your brother.
That's the most wholesome American family I've seen in a while. For once, I can't roast anyone. For the McCaffreys, this family is full of freaks of nature. The dad...
I just recently found out that Christian McCaffrey got a brother. I did not know that, bro, till recently.
The Ed played 13 years in the NFL. Max played for the Jags and Niners and now coaches the Dolphins. CMC is a god walking amongst men on the Niners. And Luke just started with the Commanders in 2024. And the only one who didn't go pro still played college for Michigan. Absolutely unreal. Unfortunately, though, due to the NFL edging us with their scheduling, Luke and CMC won't be meeting anytime soon. So for now, all we have is one crazy stat to hype us up for that game. Luke is faster than CMC. Seriously.
What?
It's not by much. But when it comes to brother versus brother bragging rights, 0.01 seconds is kinda all you need. But sometimes, all you need is each other. Because Michael and Martellus Bennett are far more concerned with brotherhood
I
than
don't even know who these
Because
people
even though
are.
they did
I ain't gonna lie.
occasionally go up against each other in games.
Oh, I know who that is. Yo, Martellus Bennett. Yeah, he's a... Okay, yeah, I know who
The
that is.
first game, I don't FaceTime him before the game because he's going to be right on the other side of
Always about supporting each other. I mean, hell, the Seahawks have one of the most embarrassing Super Bowl losses ever, and all Martellus cared about was seeing his bro become a champion. But by the time Martellus was in the Patriots-Falcons Super Bowl, all Michael cared about was seeing him win. Mind you, that's the same team that stopped Michael's chances at another Lombardi, and Michael
Wow.
still prioritized his brother.
Bro, it's unreal. Like, I see my brother win a championship, and I watched him, and I cried when he won a championship because I was so happy for him. And he told me he told me how it felt, but I couldn't feel it for myself.
Right.
This morning he called me. He said, by 10 o'clock tonight, you're gonna be a champion.
Wow.
And he's here. And he's here.
on the field.
He's here on the field the whole time. I saw him before pregame.
How does it feel to see your brother?
I always knew he was going to win the game. So I'm just super excited for my brother to feel this moment. Everything you do in the sport is to get here. If you ain't trying to be a champion, you ain't trying to do nothing. And I'm just happy for him, man.
Damn, there was no way the Falcons were going to
Legendary,
win
bro.
that year. Even if they didn't choke, they were still up against the power of brotherhood, which is something the St. Browns took to another level. Because
What?
Amon-Ra
Amon-Ra got a brother in the NFL? Yo, I did not know. Yo, I'm learning a lot. I did not know that.
Quantimus St. Brown's dad was literally Mr. Universe.
Yeah, his
so
dad
with
is a
that
legend.
background, it was pretty much guaranteed that at least one would be a complete unit. I mean, Equanimous was fine at best, but Amon-Ra is currently on track for his 4th 1,000-yard season in a row. This dude's probably just getting revenge for being the little brother for 26 years. But even though Amon-Ra won the overall competition with his bro, their bond is still strong, because in 2022, they had the most insane scoring timing ever. And are you sure that's a Matrix glitch? I don't think that's ever happened before. But something you honestly never want to see happen is what happened to coaching brothers Rex and Rob Ryan. See, Rex and Rob are the twin sons of legendary defensive coach Buddy Ryan, the guy who built the equally legendary 46 defense. So with that kind of background, the sons were practically destined for coaching.
Getting media attention because of our father, not because of the job we're doing, but, you know, for too long, maybe they'll be interviewing us just because, you know, I'm Rob Ryan, that's Rex Ryan. Just happen to be Coach Ryan's sons.
Oh, well, you know, it's a big deal. Earlier, they used to call the secretary and say, Coach Ryan's calling Coach Ryan, you know. They got a big kick out of that.
And before long, they were all getting called Coach Ryan, because Buddy hired both of them as assistants on his 1994 Cardinals team. But after going 8-8, then 4-12, Arizona fired everyone. So out of nowhere, Buddy Ryan retired for good, Rex went to coach college, Rob went to coach community college, and the Cardinals went on to suck just as badly for the next 30 years. Well, that was a dumb move, Arizona, but somehow the Ryan brothers found a way to top that. For years, Rob bounced around more teams than Ryan Fitzpatrick, while Rex locked down a consistent gig as the Jets head coach for 6 years. And it wasn't long before their first matchup.
Rob Ryan and Rex Ryan together. Eric Mangini used to coach the Jets. Rex Ryan took over after Mangini was fired. The Browns coming off a big win over the Patriots.
That's cool, man. What about John Harbaugh and Jim Harbaugh? Are you going to talk about that?
But as cool as that was for both of them, it was just the start of a long series of chokes for Rob. He did make it to overtime with a score of 20-20, but with just 24 seconds left.
So the Jets get the Browns to go 3 and out, and this happens with 16 ticks to go. Santonio Holmes back in Ohio with a big walk-off win for the Jets, shocking Rob Ryan and the game Cleveland Browns. It is the first time a team has ever won back-to-back overtime games on the road.
Rex 1, Rob 0. Cut the next year, and it was Rob's Cowboys versus Rex's Jets again. And again, major choke job on Rob's part. Because by the fourth quarter, the score was 24-10, and it looked like it was over for the Jets. But Rex would not give up that easy.
7 back. Boris. Is he inbounds? Yes. Touchdown.
Oh,
coming back, he's going to pack it in.
Oh,
and he can only get to the one, and the ball is loose, and the
Jets,
they have it.
They could come
back.
back.
The stop was huge, and while Rex's defense finally started working together, Rob's Cowboys collapsed.
Nice touchdown. That's a tied ball game. That's a tied ball game.
50-yard.
Crazy.
Brunel to hold it, and Falk against the Cowboys, who gives the Jets their first lead.
Rex 2, Rob 0. You probably think you know where this is going.
What a comeback.
And you'd be right, because in 2013, Rex beat Rob again. But at least that would be the last time. Because in 2015, Rex went to the Bills and did fine. But he wanted to do great. So for the first time in their lives, he hired Rob as an assistant coach and teamed up to make an unstoppable team. 2 brothers, 1 defensive legacy. Well, in theory. Remember how I said these brothers topped the Cardinals' bad decision-making? Well...
And a short work week for the Bills as they host the Jets on Thursday night, a game you can see on CBS.
Colton Schmidt will kick it. Oh, he lost it.
Wow.
Schmidt picks it up and runs with it. He didn't kick it far enough. Gosh, he shanked the onside kick.
Yeah, that 2016 season was literally expectations meeting reality. Their record may not have been abysmal, but Rex and Rob's performances as defense geniuses were so bad, they both got fired at the end of the season.
Damn.
Sometimes history does repeat itself. And with a little bit of luck, James Cook might be able to repeat his brother's unreal career. Because since high school, Dalvin's always been on top, even if James couldn't admit it.
Who's better as a freshman, you or him? Me.
Gotta love James's spirit here, but by the end of high school, he only had 2,000 yards. Don't get me wrong, that's still impressive, but that was 2,500 yards short of Dalvin. I mean, James got some solid highlights in college.
To go deep, man's there, got him on the run, and it's James Cook, and he is gone. Touchdown, Georgia.
He played
but
for
he was
Georgia?
Still nowhere near his brother.
Plenty of room for Dalvin Cook.
Oh, he played for FSU.
Secondary, and he's got another gear. Dalvin Cook. Breaking tackles.
Wow. Damn, wow.
That's a Seminoles touchdown.
And by the end of their time in college, the separation was insane. James had somehow gone backwards and only put up 1,500 yards with 16 touchdowns. Meanwhile, Dalvin, 4,400 yards, 46 touchdowns, and set multiple FSU and ACC records.
Wow.
At that point, I'd just go to grad school if I were James. But after that jump, he was probably more determined than ever to beat his brother. And in their first matchup in the NFL, he thought he'd finally have his chance. Until...
Dalvin Cook on first down and Cook's
Yeah, Dalvin's a beast, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Dalvin is a dog.
James was cooked. But now that his brother's out of the league, he might actually have a shot to focus on himself. I mean, Dalvin had 8 seasons to get 6,000 yards. James isn't even done with his 4th and already has 3,500. So maybe, just maybe, we'll get to see him topple his brother's stats.
Nah, that's legendary, bro. That was really cool, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro, that video, because I don't know. I just learned a lot, bro, about, you know, seeing a bunch of different people that I didn't even know were brothers or had brothers in the NFL. Oh, my bad, y'all boys. I'm real sore, bro. Today's Wednesday. I got Muay Thai class today. You know, I train fighting, and then do working out every day, getting in shape, you know, trying to just stay healthy, stay right, you know, going to sleep at 12 o'clock every day, waking up at 9 a.m. every day, reading the Bible, everything, just trying to be a better man and be more, so, you know, I'm kind of like still breaking into my schedule, so I'm a little tired, man. But hey, we here though. I love y'all boys so much. Thank y'all for watching and supporting, bro. My bad, yesterday we didn't upload a video, or whenever. My dog Nate, who edits these videos, y'all say what's up to Nate in the comments, man. He edits on CapCut, bro, and CapCut was down for like an entire day, so that's the reason. Like, we literally have a video like done and edited, we just can't drop it until CapCut, you know, fixes their little thing. So we were supposed to have a video go up yesterday. Hopefully one drops today. So I don't know, whenever y'all see this, just know we still working, we grinding over here. It's not like we not doing what we need to do. You know, we got 230 videos on this channel. We putting the work in, bro. 124,000. We about to hit 125K. So make sure y'all smash that sub button. I love y'all boys so much. Thank you for the love and support. Make sure you always put God first. Remember that you are chosen, so move like it. I'll see you on the next one. It's your boy Eli Mack. Peace.